Good morning. We are here at the beginning of day 10 of the Lambeth Conference. One of the great pleasures of being in Canterbury is meeting up with old friends, and this morning I have with me a friend from Ireland. This is Father Martin Brown, who is a monk of Glenstall. But Martin, you're here for another reason this week, aren't you?
Yes, I'm surprising myself that I'm here actually. So as part of the conference there are quite a number of ecumenical guests, and the delegation from the Catholic Church includes a number of bishops and then one or two others, including myself, because I will shortly be moving to a new job that involves ecumenism, so I'm getting to follow along behind the man who's currently in the job and observe what's going on here this week.
It's wonderful for me because my relationship with Martin has drawn me deeply into ecumenism, particularly the relationship between the Anglican Communion and the Roman Catholic Church. And for our province, I serve in this capacity. And so, Martin, yesterday we talked about Christian unity. Do you think that the call that the bishops discussed will help us move forward in ecumenical relationships across the Anglican world?
I think so. The process obviously is a little bit complicated and there were a lot of words in the call, but I think it's very good for the entire collection of bishops to attend to these words together. There was a certain amount of sort of history in the preamble, which I think is very useful for people to give them context, because if you're not in that world, sometimes it can seem a bit out there. But there were very practical things about working together, also about keeping the actual goal of visible unity, a full sacramental visible unity in sight, that it isn't just about being nice to one another, but of course being nice to one another is very important. And I think what was also very useful in yesterday's call is, unlike every other day, apart from a call inwards to the communion, there was actually a call outwards to ecumenical partners, a number of very specific things to do about engage with us, please. So I thought that was really significant, that there was an outward-looking address to us visitors and those whom we represent as well.
Thank you. Martin, when you leave at the beginning of next week, will there be something of Anglicanism that you'll take away with you from this week that will inform your prayers or practice in some way?
I think so, because I suppose when I think of Anglicanism, I think of the Church of Ireland and the Church of England and the Scottish Episcopal Church and probably the American Episcopal Church, whereas that's only part of the story. And so just seeing the variety of people here. And also I think the one thing that I will really take with me is a real insight that not everything that I've been reading in the media reflects fully the full picture. Obviously there has been disagreement about very important things here this week, but there's been a lot of real friendship and fellowship, and I saw the other day at the end of one of the calls, the one on human dignity, which was shaping up to be a difficult day, but a table near me, which definitely had people from both sides of the debate, were standing up at the end posing for a photograph together. And I've heard of a number of instances of people really engaging with people that others would not expect them to be friendly with, and kind of bucking the official narrative, as it were. So I take hope with me, and a great sense of the variety and the vibrancy of the communion. That's been really good.
Thank you. If we can learn from our friendships and these experiences, then we can live into the prayer of Jesus, can't we? That we would indeed be one.
Yeah. I know there was been drama about not being at certain tables together, but people have been at a lot of other tables together. And they all build towards being at the Lord's table together too. So I think good work is being done just by being together.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you very much.